Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. Welcome if you're new. I'm going to do some journaling in my creative daily journal. This is April. I am paying homage to Earth Month. And so I've made it out of literal trash. And I have recently covered the cover. So that video will be up soon. Underneath this is a white bag. You can see right here. It's made out of a bag and everything in here is trash. Okay, so welcome if you're new. I'm having a slow morning. I'm having some oatmeal and coffee. If that's not your thing and that bothers you, that's okay. You don't have to watch as I maybe eat some oatmeal while I journal. But I am going to try and get caught up a little bit. It is Friday morning, and if you can't hear it, I have a cold again. I do. Oh, here's my 2 bags of tea. I'm going to put those right there so I can take them back. Because after the coffee, we'll probably go get tea. And yeah, I am full-headed of snot again. And it was only last month, I think. I need to go look at my other calendar because I do track it. And it's making me mad. It's making me mad. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. Here's where we're at. Let's take a little look. I mean, I haven't done too much actual journaling in here with you guys because it's been a little bit of a crazy month. So we're pretty caught up actually. I say we're caught up. This is last week. So today is actually the 14th. So Friday the 14th is where we're at. Yeah. So I did film this week's Inspired to Create prompt, and so that goes on Wednesday. I didn't actually film it on Wednesday, but that's the day the prompt comes out. This week's word was bunny, and so if you guys aren't following along, please go and check out those videos, and please join in the fun. It is so much fun to see what you guys are creating. So just use the hashtag, and we'll find you. It's the Inspired to Create _2023 hashtag. And we'll find you. So anyway, Melissa and I have been having a lot of fun doing that. And her channel is Messy Missy Creates. She's over there. And if you haven't seen her videos, you can go check that out. Oh, shoot. I need to... Shoot. I have something upstairs I wanted. Oh, man. Well, we won't maybe do it in this video. Okay, that's okay. We'll do it in the next video. So let's see where we're at. Today is, like I said, today is Friday. So this, as I'm sure you can tell, is the top of a Kleenex box. And look at this magnificent window. Now, I don't have any idea what I want to do with this page at all. Again, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Here's Frank. Frank says hello. I still have little bits of lavender all over my desk. My journaling, like for sure, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are full work days, like 9 to 6. And I go to the gym after and I come home. Like literally that's my day. Unless it's not, right? But usually those days are full of work. And so there's not a lot to journal about, which I know we talk about a lot in this community. This channel, your channel, all of it. Here's my oatmeal. It's steel cut oats, almond milk, and a scoop of protein in it. So, what do I want to say? I was thinking, so this I brought home from work yesterday, again, using my trash, and there's some of my favorite incense. I like to burn them in my office, obviously, and I used the last one yesterday. So I thought it would be fun to use in my journal. Now, interestingly enough, we have this like really, oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. Okay. And I can still smell a little bit, even though my nose is legit filled. It's just going to take a while, you guys. It's going to take a while to build up the immune systems and get them back up to working order And we're going to have to work our way through these colds. So if we had some sunshine, I would be outside because that's one of the best things, I think, to heal. Let's see. I guess I'm going to make this cut first. I was thinking, though, I might go start doing some red light therapy again. I think this is probably a good month to do that. We have some traveling coming up. I think we have... I'm doing the new challenge at the gym. Like, it might be a good time to go do a little bit of red light therapy, although it's a little bit, like if I do it, it's daily, right? So we'll just see. I'm going to throw this out. We could totally use it. We could use it as a punch. Oh gosh, that's going to kill me now that I say it. It's probably worth saving to try as a punch. We'll see. Okay. So here's my thought just as I'm going through my stuff. I say punch and punches on my brain because, see right here, I was trying to save that punch that wasn't working too well, and I put it through a couple layers of heavy duty tinfoil, and it gave me this beautiful, punch border. So this flips back. I have a little bit of room here. So I was thinking, like, can we just make something like this work? And of course, the answer is yes. I actually need to pull this back just a little bit more. I don't know how much room I have with you. Oh, I have you. Okay. I'm just going to pull it so I have a little bit more room to work here. And then, I mean, of course, it would be great if this whole thing just fit in here and I don't have to cut it, right? And I think it does. I think it's perfect. It's actually too wide, but that's okay. We get the gist of it. Now we just have to decide, like, what part of this do we want on it? So I mean, I like that part because I'm just trying to see. I also like the top part up here, like, as kind of a fun tab that sticks out. If not, we would cut it off, right? And it would just be flush with this, to which I would probably cover up this hole. Like, it would probably look more like that. And then that's like almost really centered with this in the middle here. So it's just kind of a matter of what we want to, like, highlight on here. We could move this up, here, and then it gets more verbiage down here. We're not going to get the made in the USA, so I don't know if we need extra rich. I mean, I guess I kind of like it with this centered, unless we want the focus again to kind of be this tab at the top. We could even drop it down, that much, but I don't feel like that's what, like, this whole, I don't feel like we need to focus on the tab. So I think I'm just going to move it up. Yeah. All right. Whoops. Okay. So I'm just going to use, some tape, because even though I know people say, oh, that's too bad because that came off of Happy Meal and I put it right there because it was really pretty. And now I don't know if I can save that. Shoot. Well, of course I can. All right. So I'm going to just use tape. It's not a pocket, so we don't need to worry about it staying sticky. I know that's sometimes our concern there. I know I say this all the time. If it's too long or whatever, tape is pretty forgiving, you guys. I'm going to just fold it back onto itself. Obviously, this is a bumpy journal, and it's full of love and trash, literally. And so a little extra tape is not going to hurt anybody. If you were doing something very, very fancy or intricate, like a fancy card, maybe you probably wouldn't want to bump in your... Now it's not going to come up. Why? There. No. Geez Louise. Normally I'm pretty sufficient with the tape. What is happening? There it goes. We are having, like, cold days again, and I I'm not super pleased with it. I'm not going to lie. There we go. I'm ready for some sun. And I know other places, I was just looking at my friend's post this morning down in Florida, and they're like out on the beach. And my other friend, where does she live? I don't know. Anyway, she got a suntan. She got a sunburn yesterday. And I was like, oh gosh. And no, I'm not ready for all the heat, because we do get that too. September will be like 100 degrees in the house. That's not pleasant at all. So we have to make some adjustments during that time. All right, this tape is wanting to stick to this cardboard. It's very interesting and not peel up. There it goes. So again, this little extra piece right here, I'm literally just going to fold over. Okay, now we kind of get one chance at this, so I want to make sure I'm kind of where I want to be on this. And I don't think, yeah, so it's either these words or those words. And so I think I'll drop it down over these words. And then I have a straight line down here, so I'm just trying to use that a little bit as my gauge and drop it down just a little bit more. Obviously can't breathe or talk or do anything while you're, paying attention. All right, so we'll peel that back a little bit. Okay, now I have extra tape that I didn't catch the whole edge on this. It's not quite wide enough, and that's okay. We'll mess with that in a minute when we do this page. It's plastic right now anyway. We're fine. Let's see. We'll cut this edge off. Again, this could totally be a punch. This I'll put in the trash. You know what? I can't. I got to punch it. I got to just try it. I'm not willing to give up on it yet, you guys. All right. So this will be the background to this. Now, I may still journal over this entire thing, but at least we've used that window. This was a piece of just an old magazine that I really liked, and she's probably going to obviously get covered. I obviously, put her in sideways. That does not bother me at all. I know someone was commenting on, like, how do you cover up your pages and that sort of stuff, and I literally, like, cover up my page. So as an example, the first thing, well, here's a dictionary page. That's not actually what I was looking for. Please forgive the snotty nose, you guys. Whoa. No, don't do that. There was a piece of paper I had right here that I already had out. Did I already use it? Let's see. I mean, these are just some that are already pulled, right? Like from a flow book or something like that. I was going to use it for the actual pages, but I did not. This is the page I was, thinking of. Again, if you've been here for a while, you know, these are like journals that I got at Goodwill or wherever, and they last literally forever. So this one's fun. This one is a Molly and Rex journal, but the artwork on here is delightful. It does have some lines, which is nice. I've used just the border. I've cut out, things, but I like it because it has a couple different colors in it, honestly. So, I thought it had one more color, but yeah. So this would be a color I might choose for this page. This one is another little journal. Same idea, right? Some lines and some doodles. Again, I cut around a lot of this. Different lines on paper. I kind of like, let's see if we want to pull, where's the cloud one we just saw? That cat is just so stinking cute. I just thought like the clouds we could use today. You guys, it was like, oh, there it is. I think I've used most of the clouds. And if not, we'll use them on a different day. This was another journal that was just beautiful. I obviously uncoiled it so I could get the whole page because I love this edge. Okay, but the pages look like this. Is that not amazing? And again, I got it for like whatever, $1 or something, you know. So sometimes when you're at the thrift store, we don't need all of it. We don't need all of it, but it's kind of fun to have some of it. I'm just trying to think. Well, I'm loving this line, and so I think I might be able to incorporate that into yesterday's page. So I'm going to put these away. I'm going to rip out one of these. I should probably at this point just unbind this puppy. So that way, if we want to use it, you know what would be helpful is like doing this with like smaller scissors or, you know, but again, don't come here for tutorials, right? All right, so we'll take that whole page out. We don't necessarily do things the easiest way or the best way around here, but we get it done. We get it done. So as much as I love this piece, I don't think I'm going to use it, and we don't maybe need that. So they'll go back in this little stack right behind me for being ready. They're in the pictures box right now. So even something like that, we could just cover the entire page if we wanted to. We could cut out journaling boxes. We can do whatever we want because it's our creative daily journal. So now I do love that, but I'm not going to do it because, well, two reasons. This page, although I don't need it to be, is actually a fold down, which, you know, in theory is fine. We could do this, but I don't need a pocket on this page. Like, I don't have so much to journal that I need to make a bunch of journaling cards to journal. So I'm going to save this, but I do love it. Yeah, that's kind of where my thought is on that. I have some borders that we got out the other day that are kind of fun. And so I'm just curious what we want to do here. Curious, stay curious. Let's have some fuel. I know a lot of you don't care for people eating while they're filming. So again, I apologize if that's not your jam, and if it bothers you, please know I understand. All right. I think I like this paper over here for today because it is super cloudy. As much as I love this number that I already put on here, I'm going to rip this off and we'll just reapply it. So, and yes, this is just, I'm going back and forth, right? I like this paper as well because I already have this little trim over here, and I'm going to put this whole page in. I'm curious how much room. Like, it's kind of fun sticking out of the journal. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of this edge. I have quite a bit to play with, don't I? Yeah. So let's just cut some off, and hopefully a little bit will still stick over. This is going right here. It was going to go in the trash. You know I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, that's going to be perfect. Yeah. Now what? Now what? What do I want? I'm tempted. Let's see. Let's see if we have a good old bottle of Elmer's school glue here. I don't know why that wouldn't work, except I may not even be able to get it open because, you know, it's glue. Okay, in theory, we have an open glue. Oh, there it goes. Holy cow. Get out of town. All right, we're just going to glue this whole thing. something like that. Okay. Now, we should, maybe, I don't know. We'll spread it around a little bit to make it not as globby, because I'm putting the paper on top, so it won't, it will show through that paper a little bit, this liquid glue that's blobby, right? Which is fine. Again, it's all fine. Okay. Then we'll put our piece of paper on, and it goes on something like that. Now, it does not fit exactly. I have parts at the top and the bottom. That's perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. I only wish maybe I hadn't put glue right there, only because it's not like, you know, dry yet. Okay. So we're good. That's perfect for me right now. So that's today. Then we can put our, hello little yarn. Then we can put our number back on. And this is a plastic sleeve, obviously, so I don't know what I'm doing over here. I mean, I'll obviously insert something. The question is, do I want the number over here? And I just don't think I do. I think I still want it over here. And I did have a piece of tape on there. We'll just put another piece of tape on there. Because, you know, decisions, right? So normally, yeah, that tape comes up, or the peeling comes off very easily normally. So we'll do something like this. Okay. Okay, so that's today. We have a little extra glue. Oh no, my brand new wipes, I left them open. That's not like me. I mean, I didn't, oh, I see. I didn't mean to, they just weren't snapped. Okay, so that's today. Now, shoot, I did not follow my own advice on print before you sit, but I think we're okay. So I think this is going somewhere over here. I think this paper, this is better, yeah? Yeah, then this is a little too pink. Okay, so I think this is going to go somewhere over here. Now, I like this. And then this, oh my gosh. Okay, this is going on yesterday, which that kind of matches. There's blue and kind of this tan, so that works out well. This is just a picture out of an art book, kind of abstract. And I had cut it. I don't know why I cut it out. The last time I was going through it, maybe to use on a different day. Anyway, it's perfect for yesterday, so I'll do this. Yesterday was our week 1. Okay, I'll finish that thought in just a minute. I'm just trying to figure out which part of this paper I want. Again, I love these edges, okay? So, but I'm playing, I'm curious. I mean, I could put it like that. Because we have this fold over, I could scooch it out a little bit also, like that. So I don't need to scooch it out. Like, it's not going to be an edge that you see because this edge folds in, right? So I don't need it actually hanging off the page. So I can drop it in. I can drop it in this way. So now we're deciding, like, if we want this that says unique, or if we want to flip it this way and have like a little bit of this flower showing and then kind of this border at the bottom. And I'm tempted to do it that way. I'm not in love with this thing being up here. Yeah, I'm tempted to do that. So let's get a cut. I should know this page, but I don't. So let's see how big we want to cut this. We are at 5, almost 5.5. Yeah. So we'll do almost 5.5. This will go in the punch box for sure. That's a fun piece. Excuse my nose, you guys. Egads. Oh, what's happening? My goodness, there's glue. This is literally what I remember glue being like as a child. It was such a mess. It was everywhere. It like exploded. I wonder why that happened. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Put some glue down, spread it out. Okay. This little spreader is that one from the Dollar Tree that everybody was talking about like forever ago. And this is what I find it most useful for. Obviously, you know, you could spread paint or whatever. It does have an arch to it. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's for your cheekbones. It's in the makeup section. And so it doesn't give you like a complete flat line edge. And that's fine for glue if you're trying to do something more detailed, obviously. But I like it because it's obviously not a bristle that you're putting your glue in. And then it's also not my fingers. So I'm going to glue that page down like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's exciting. Now I have this whole page, like I could cover this up. Like I could, you know, I could do something like this. I could, we can figure out. I like that it has some of the gold showing, like, you know, we could do something like that. I do still like this edge somewhere. Interestingly enough, maybe we'll tuck it in there. Is that fun? Let's do that. This one I'll just tape in. I don't need it to be flat. I'm fine if it sticks out. Obviously an old calendar. When I say old calendar, for those of you that are new, I think it's like 2013 or something. Yeah. Because that's how long I keep my stuff. It's for real. All right, so let's tuck this guy in. There, that's fun. Okay, and then again, I'm not too sure where I want her. Well, she can go right there, right? Otherwise, she goes over here, but I'm not too sure. I mean, I like, she doesn't go up there. She definitely needs to be grounded down here. Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. I like the quote on this page as well. I think we'll incorporate that somehow. It says, "Love who you are." And so that fits well with like all the stuff in my life yesterday. Oh, long day, long day. Yeah, so we're going to end up covering up most of that whole package, right? But that's totally okay. All right, so there's that. I think the oatmeal helps. All right, let's mess with this just a little bit. Love who you are. This is pretty cool because obviously it fits with my work all day, and then it fits with my Zoom call in the evening. We just got to figure out, I mean, I think I'm going to cut it up and It doesn't quite fit. I could move the date. We know that would rip off like that. We can do that. We'll just re-glue it somewhere. Where do we want it? I'm tempted to put it right down here. We could put it over here. I like it over here with the date. I sometimes separate the number and the day of the week, but we like it together. Both of those are from Lynn, part of her Patreon when I was not on my no spend, which I'm officially off now, I guess. I guess we've decided that Allison went off of her no spend, but thank you for all the feedback on that. I haven't responded to all of them, but I've read all your comments and you guys crack me up. So this I probably would have enjoyed putting some tape on. That's all right. A little liquid glue, little school glue. Okay, that's perfect. It's perfect. Now what I will do is I will make a little note. I often just write on my page, as most of you know, with my erasable markers, but I also have only like 10,000 sticky notes left, so I felt like I should just work my way through them. Okay, Rue did her beep test yesterday. Yay. So we'll write about that. I did work. E worked. And then he did trees. I'll see if I can find a picture of some trees. And then I had my Zoom call. And no gym on Thursday. And I'm sick. Okay. That face kind of says it all right there. That's my day yesterday. All right. So that's a okay place to leave this page for yesterday. Okay, here's where we're at today. I need to decide what we want to do with this. Now, it is a bag, and so half of it was, right? Here's the top where it opens, and you could slide something in. This is obviously the bottom of the bag, and I haven't cut it open yet. I didn't know if I actually wanted to use it as a pocket or if we just want to put stuff on here. Like, I didn't know what we wanted to do with this. Obviously, if we slide something in, it would open it up. This tomorrow obviously will be the back side of this. So I think sliding something in is the safest thing to do. So then, and I'm just looking at how much room I left myself up here, which is not a lot, but this also comes off relatively easily. This is actually a sticker. The question is, do we want to cut it at the top and slide something in this way, or cut it here and slide something in this way? If we do that, obviously, if anything hangs out, well, it's also a little wide. I don't know if you can see that. Like for my book, it actually is it is the widest page, because this one actually folds in. We can refold it, but in theory, it folds in. This plastic is the widest page. Completely fine. We just have to make some decisions. So, I guess my thought process is, because this is already so wide, if we cut it this way, I'm not going to want more stuff hanging out this edge, right? I don't know. There's no right or wrong, just trying to think. And I don't know what we want to put in it. I'm obviously going to cut like a piece of paper and put it, in there. So, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to cut it at the top, and here's why. This one already opens on the side. So if we put something in here, it will slide in this way. Now we can close it, or we could leave this one open if we choose to. We could also cut this one at the top and do that. There's no rules, folks. I don't know. The problem is I don't know what I want to put in here. So we're now making a choice based on like nothing with no direction is the problem. So, but I do want to get it going. I want to start my day. Well, let's look at what I guess it won't matter. I did pull this as my trash for today. It came in the mail yesterday, and obviously this is Earth Month, and this is our little letter from our, trash company, whatever company. And that they're telling people like what doesn't go in recycle, obviously. They're also telling people like what they offer, worm bin composting. I did try that. This I take upstairs and put next to our recycling bin as a gentle reminder, but most of this, it doesn't change. I was trying to think if there was anything in here that we wanted to use. As an example, this was my thought. We're not going to do it, but as an example, if I wanted to use this piece as an actual flip, we could slide half of it into the envelope, right? Which might be kind of fun. We could still do that. I was just trying to think. Obviously, if we put it in the top, it would, fold out this way if we wanted to use a flip, which might be fun. I will cut some of this up and use it, but still nothing, huh? No help. All right, we're going to cut the top. Sometimes you just got to make the cut. You just got to do it. And we're all okay. It's fine. Let's cut a piece of paper, though, to fit in there. Ideally, I would love a double-sided piece. Let's look if I have, this is my April bucket. I don't know. I have the rain. I don't have a lot of cardstock in here. I had all sorts of trash and whatnot. So, is that not funny? Okay. I don't see anything that wows me. So let's go to our scrap bucket, which we're continuing to have to use because it's getting full. And what do we want to choose for today? Let's see. We have no colors to work with. Remember, this one's not here. All I have is like this so far. So really anything would go. Obviously we could do whatever we want. Anything we want. The problem is I have nothing for today yet that I want to put on the page, so I don't have any bearings of like what colors are. So I'm just trying to, and these are too narrow. Okay, so we'll take out the narrow pieces and get down to some thicker pieces. That is really pretty. I know I've already pulled that for it. Look at the water and the flamingos. Oh my gosh. Should we just do that? Should we just make a beach page? My son is headed to where? Where's the boy going? My son had like one of the best. I really like this page. Isn't that funny? My son had one of the best Spanish teachers, like, I don't know if that's true. One of the Spanish years of school in high school. Anyway. Okay, I love this paper. I love that it's double-sided, but this is definitely not the mood today. Like, definitely not the mood today. It is gray and gross outside. Anyway, so his Spanish teacher in high school had a best friend that traveled the world and was trying to set a world's record and like all this other kind of cool stuff, and like obviously a more detailed story than we're going to talk about right now. But regardless, on the wall he had this really cool map of the world, and they they would track his friend. And so every week they'd come in, and the question that they had to write about, in Spanish, of course, but research and do whatever, was donde está Jack? And it was just so funny. So it's always been like this this kind of joke, right? It was like donde está, and trying to figure out, you know, where in the world his friend was, and then talk about it, like write about it and then talk about it in Spanish, which I just thought was so cool. It was this really applicable, you know, way to do things. Now, I'm drawn to this piece of paper because, I mean, one, it's like really ugly, but it kind of matches this. And I don't know, that could be an option because it gives us a background to work on. And do you see what we have here? Look at this edge, this janky old edge. This is my daughter's old Girl Scout book from when, well, one of the years that I was the troop leader. And yeah, see. Anyway, so I was like, that's funny. So when I said my son is on his way, like, ¿dónde está? I literally don't know where he's going. And that seems like a really bad mom moment, I guess. I can't keep track which regatta is which this weekend, to be honest. I forgot. But anyway, he hit an airplane early this morning. They're off to race. So let's see. I'm tempted by this, and I literally don't like it. So the problem on this side is we get that, unless we want to do that, which then gives us that. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. That's an option. This is an option. Very busy. But then we get that, which is also very busy. Ooh, that's a lot going on. I really like this, but I don't think that's going to work. Let's see what else. I'm just playing, you guys. Some days I come down and just journal, like get the page done. Other days it's like this. This is more of a, this is more of just playing around. This is funny just because of what we just talked about. Now, I often will turn things sideways. As you guys know, I don't normally care. Ironically, on this one, it's seeming to bother me. Excuse me. Let's see. Like, this is not big enough this way. It's not tall enough. And if we turn it on its side, I mean, I guess that would work. Do we love this? Ironically, it doesn't probably really matter because we're probably going to cover it up. Okay, here's another kind of map. That's really pretty though. Holy cow. This is going to sound horrible. I feel like this page deserves a little bit more. I feel like I want to save it. I mean, it's gorgeous with the gold embossed map on it. Okay. Yeah, now I'm just futzing around. Let's see. Literally anything would work, Allison. Again, the problem is I don't have anything to, you know, kind of base it off of. We could do something totally different. Like this pulls a little bit, honestly, from this side. It's very busy. Very busy. Okay, well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't have a piece that fits perfect, so we're going to have to cut something. I think we're going to go with the piece of painted paper that I already have out. Right? I mean, we might as well use it. None of these match better. Not to say we couldn't paint more. We definitely could. Some of these are very pretty, but they're not big enough. We'd have to piece something together, which is also fine. Here was my idea. If we did put something in it, right, we could still have a flap on the outside. It would flip up and we'd have all of this and all of this. Not that my life is that exciting to document that much stuff today, but one can hope. What else? Isn't that weird? Like, it's bright, but it's dark. What do you call that in art? I mean, is it just called March? I don't know. Like March in the Pacific Northwest. Right? Do you see? Like, the flowers are so bright and beautiful, but it's dark and gloomy. That's kind of like our day right now. I'm actually kind of liking this. That's interesting. So we'll put the bucket away. And let's try. I actually like this more than this. And for whatever reason, I'm just struggling with this piece of paper. I don't know why I don't love it. We should probably just use it, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, I'll tell you what. That's what we'll do. I know. Took a moment. Hold, please. This is, we're going to cut this at 5. We'll cut this one at 5 and oh, it is. It fits in here? Oh, it does fit in here. I don't have to cut anything. You guys, would that be crazy if this just like was the perfect fit and it fit right in here? I'm going to put it in this way. Oh my gosh, it fits like a glove. It was like, why wouldn't you pick me? I'm perfect. It's perfect. Okay, this works for today. This is tomorrow, which also works. However, this is going to work even better. We're going to take this piece of paper and fold it. This is obviously all these strips are off my journals, you guys, when we make them, when we cut down those 12 by 12s. That's why I have so many this size, right? Now, we're going to slide this in here just as an idea for tomorrow, okay? Now, I know I miss like this whole side. We'll just see. We'll just leave it in here as an idea for now, okay? So that's kind of fun. So now we have this. I like the pink over here. This side, it's like, why did you take so long to find me? I'm perfect. Okay. We still have this little piece, which we could use, and I still have my sticker that I ripped off because it's not actually, you know, sticky. So we could put that anywhere we want, on this page or a different page. Not too sure. Not too sure what we want to do with it. I think it might fit better actually right here, which is actually a very small page. See how small that little page is? Okay, there. See, it's all perfect. Okay, so this is today. We can start our day because we're filming. We'll put some cameras on here. Do we want this one or do we want, I have another one. Well, I have a couple more. Hold on. Hold, please. There they are. We'll do the black and white. You guys, we're almost done. We're almost done with the roll. Should we just use the whole thing up? Just kidding. I used to kind of put like 3 cameras if I made 3 videos or one. I don't do that anymore. I just kind of use the space that's available down here and we'll do something like that. So that lets me know we filmed today, and I don't write what video we film. I don't keep track of any of that. I just, you know, that lets me know that happened. Okay, so this is enough for today. I think that is, I'm happy with that. This was yesterday. We have some journaling to do. We have some glue that's ooched out. Totally fine. This is still drying because it's that liquid glue, but it's fine. We'll leave it flat, actually. Okay, this was Wednesday. Now let's finish up. Where are we at? 50. So I have about 10 minutes, I think. Let's figure out what we want to do here. Wednesday, again, well, this side I used for the prompt page, which is nice because again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, super busy days, not a lot to journal. I'm fine using half my page. Cold oatmeal. I really like that. That's kind of fun. I don't know. I mean, I'm tempted again to put like a journaling spot on there. We could use like a fun, you know, envelope or something. What should we do? Again, oh, that's not true. See, I do have something to journal this day, and that we'll have to go upstairs for. Okay. Okay, so this day was work. I'm going to put work and then trees. You guys, my husband has been working so hard on the trees. He absolutely kills me. Like, I don't know. I just honor him so much for his work ethic. Like, he works all day. He leaves at 5. He comes home at 5. It's a 12-hour day. And then he's outside chopping down trees. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm exhausted. Like, I go to work, I go to the gym. I'm exhausted. Yeah, he's amazing. So I need to find a tree. I actually went to Goodwill and returned stuff. And then bought stuff. And then I went to the gym. Okay, so we do have something to document this day. So I think that's where I'll leave it for now. I'll go get the stuff that, because I want to incorporate it into this page. But yeah. Excuse me. My goodness. Yep, I got the sneezes and everything. I think I will wait and finish this. But we got a little bit done. These are ready to add journaling. As soon as they're dry, I'll add some journaling spots and, you know, finish these pages. And then this is today. And I'm excited about this. This is fun. We can figure out what tomorrow will look like. But this is good for now. So that's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're well. My goodness, if you have sunshine, please go outside and sit in it. Get some vitamin D. Like, get some energy. Soak it in for me. Soak it in for me. All right. I appreciate you hanging out. I have a couple other videos coming up that aren't journaling. I did just post my flip through of March. So part 1 is up if you want to see that. It's probably, you know, maybe 1 or 2 behind this video. It's also in a playlist. All of my videos, that's not true. Most of my videos are linked to a playlist down on my list. So if you like flip throughs more than journaling, if you want to see all the inspired to create prompts, they're all listed on a playlist down below. So please feel free to go, you know, check out a playlist and kind of see similar ones, because I do post different things on different days, and I don't have a schedule of like Monday is this, or, you know, with the exception of Wednesdays. Wednesdays are the days that we release our prompt word. So that's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're well. I really appreciate you being here. If you're new, welcome. And please hit like and subscribe if you like it. I'd love to see you back. I'd love to answer your comments below. So please feel free to leave me a hello and let me know you were here. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.